Have you ever wondered what truly holds our world? Not hope, not ambition, but an ancient, invisible promise. This is the story of the hour that promise was broken. Our greatest monuments, built to defy the heavens, were the first to learn they were never truly grounded. The greatest deception of this catastrophe was not the ascent. It was the inevitable, brutal return. The apocalypse did not begin with a bang, but with a whisper, a single, treacherous suggestion from the laws that created us. The first betrayal is always small, almost unnoticed, a crack in the covenant between matter and the world. The laws of nature begin to read themselves in reverse, starting with the lightest of things. A moment of universal confusion. The sky holds its breath. A declaration of defiance. A planet rejecting its own reign. The gentle pull of the Earth is now being challenged by a mysterious, violent push. The ton-weight machines, symbols of our power, begin to feel a terrifying lightness. 1,000 years of instinct becomes useless. The sky is no longer a sanctuary, but a trap. The invisible chains that bind us to the world are beginning to loosen. The rigid order of our civilization begins to float away into chaos. The great rivers, arteries of the continents, start to challenge their very source. The journey with no destination had begun for every soul on the planet. The masterpieces of human engineering, born to resist gravity, are now the first victims of its release. The sheer power of our own engines becomes redundant in the face of a far greater force. The heart of the planet, its mighty ocean, begins to rebel. The iron veins that connected our continents now lead only to the empty void. The age of the automobile takes flight in its final chaotic migration. The steel fortresses that ruled the seas become lost, aimless skyships. There is no longer any depth to hide in, no sanctuary from the planet's new rule. The lungs of the world, torn from its body, the monuments built to last for eternity are unmoored in a single moment. Even the foundations of the world itself cannot resist the new command. The inner fury of the Earth is violently consumed by its own inverted physics. The fragile blanket of life is stripped away. For the first time, the Earth stands naked before the cosmos. The symbols of human civilization become drifting, silent tombs. A collision without sound, a destruction witnessed only by the stars. The peak of our technology, screaming its warnings into a vacuum that cannot hear. We conquered the sky, only to have the sky itself abandon us. The lifeblood of the world becomes a set of surreal tethers, binding a dying planet to the void. The oceans become a new, rogue moon of ice. The planet is peeled, its raw, scarred skin exposed to the heavens. The mundane objects of our lives become terrifying relics in the museum of the apocalypse. The life of the sea and the work of the land meet at last in the silent graveyard of space. Our final outpost in the universe, cut loose and cast away. The global nervous system of information and connection commits suicide. A profound silence settles over a world waiting for the second storm. Even the most faithful companion feels the betrayal across the void. A cosmic divorce, finalized in silence. The legacy of humanity, a perfect glittering circle of its own remains. From a distance, even the greatest tragedy can possess a serene and terrible beauty. The empty arenas of our heroes, tumbling through the darkness. The last ride of our manufactured thrills. A strange, weightless piece inside a tomb adrift in the cosmos. The greatest wall ever built could not defend against an enemy that came from the laws of physics itself. It is a cruelly beautiful sight, a memorial made from the shards of a billion broken dreams. The sum of all human knowledge, scattered like dust into the infinite dark. A final cosmic irony written on a floating page. The planet groans, its very crust cracking under the strain of its own violation. The hot heart of the world, revealed not in fury, but as a weeping wound. Our technology persists, its functions continuing with no one left to serve. Out of the chaos, a new and terrible order begins to form. A ticking time bomb, made of an entire world's water. Unprotected, unfiltered, the surface begins to cook under the gaze of its own sun. The planet bleeds its last breath of air into the solar wind. The first act, a story of ascent, is almost over. The stage is set for the second act. The play of universal law is not a tragedy, but a lesson. The inversion of the inversion is at hand. The moment of absolute stillness. The universe holds its breath before the fall. The promise is renewed. Gravity reclaims its kingdom. The true wrath was never in the release. It was in the recall. The sky, once a symbol of freedom, now becomes a gateway for fire. A self-made apocalypse, a meteor shower created from our own civilization. The proudest towers, which once reached for the heavens, now become the sharpest spears aimed at the earth. The first impact, the first note in a symphony of obliteration. A rain of steel and fire, where every drop is a memory of the world that was. An act of vengeance, delivered by a masterpiece of engineering against its own creator. The flying fortress becomes a comet of annihilation. Life returns to the world, but to the wrong place, at the wrong time. A tragedy of physics. the planet violently reassembles itself with the force of a billion earthquakes. And now, the final weapon, the thing that gave life, will now deliver the final blow. A cleansing by water, a baptism on a planetary scale. The great tsunami from the sky, come to wash the world clean. Reunion. A singular event of such power, it erases the very concept of the surface. Water and stone, the first architects of the planet, now its final executioners. A new beginning, written on a blank slate of a world turned to water. A veil of steam, to hide the scars of a world reborn. The last angry cries of a wounded atmosphere. The planet heals itself, in a fever dream of lightning and thunder. Geography, rewritten. The old maps are now fiction. The world we knew is gone. A new, strange paradise takes its place. A relic of a lost world, a reminder of a civilization that touched the stars and fell. Permanent emptiness in the night, a constant reminder of a lost companion. The grandest tombstone ever built, stretching from horizon to horizon. After the fever, the quiet. A world baptized in fire and flood, scoured clean. The promise of a new day, on a world that is not the same. A silent testament to an ambition that built too high. Nature always reclaims its territory, carving new paths through the ghosts of the old. An eerie forest of stone, a silent monument to the life that was swept away. The journey of the planet will continue, but on a different path, forever changed. The scars will fade, the colors will return. For even when the laws of the universe are bent and broken, life, somehow, finds its anchor. Gravity is not our prison, it is our cradle.